everybody. My name is Trisha and this is Doing Life Deliberately. Today we're going to talk about how we manage our kids' assignment books. Now I don't know about you veteran homeschoolers out there, but this is one area that has really caught me off guard. And I don't know why. My mom was a teacher when I was a student, so I saw how many hours she put in at the end of the day at home, lesson planning and checking assignments. But for some reason, it's just completely caught me off guard. So this is an area where I've really struggled to maintain a good attitude and be able to keep the kids on track and hold them accountable. So this year we came up with a little bit more of a streamlined system on how to manage our kids' assignment books. I'm going to share that with you today. The first thing that we do, and I shared how I put together their assignment books in another video, and I can link that below. But the first thing that we do is we take their assignment books, which are really just these simple binders with copied sheets from the My Father's World lesson plans that are with every curriculum that you purchase. And what we do is we fill in any blanks in the lesson plan originally, and the kids are able to reference that at the beginning of every school day. And so they can know from the moment they sit down in the morning, they know exactly what they need to do in every subject that we've assigned. And so they're able to get straight to work. But then what they do is there is a little checkbox in each subject box where they can take a pencil and mark it off when they've completed a subject. And that indicates to my husband and I that they, as far as they know, that they have completed the subject work and it's ready to be corrected. So at the end of the day, what we'll do is we'll sit down, we'll take out the solutions manual, we will correct their work, and one of two things will happen. Either we will, one, take a highlighter and we will fill in the entire subject box because they've completed to satisfactory level that subject's work, and we're completely done with it. So a highlighted box means we're completely done with that subject, they did great work, and we can move on. But if there were some things that needed to be corrected and it's not quite at the level that it needed to be at, then we'll do the second thing, which is take that highlighter and we will go around the perimeter of that subject box. And that indicates to us that we have looked at it, we've corrected it, but it still needs some work. And it indicates to the kids that mom and dad looked at it, they corrected it, and I still need to do some work. So at that point, we'll either sit with them and help them with things that were just difficult, or maybe we were able to tell that, no, it wasn't difficult, they just made some silly mistakes, and so they can go off and do that on their own. Then when they bring that again to us later on, we can take that highlighter, fill in the box, and again, ready to move on. So when we have filled in and highlighted all those boxes for the day, what we'll do is we'll take a red pen, we'll make a square at the top, we'll check it off, and we'll initial it. Either my husband will initial it or I'll initial it. And that shows to us that we have checked through everything. Everything is good. We've completed that day. We've got everything. And again, we can move on. And when we get to a full week of that, we know that we're golden. So here you can get a little bit of a glimpse of what her pages look like. You can see all the little check boxes within a given subject and how she's crossed those off, indicating that she's completed it. And there's several boxes that are completely highlighted in, meaning that they've been checked and they're satisfactory and we're good to go. But then there are a couple boxes on there where the perimeter is highlighted, which means I looked at it, but it's not completely done yet. So she still needs to work on those. And you can see how at the top of each of these days, Dad has made a red checkbox and put his initials in there, indicating that he has completely and thoroughly checked every single day, and every day is accounted for, and this week is golden. Now, this may not be as relevant to your youngest students, but at least for our preteens and teen, it has been very helpful to have some expectations about when work has to be done and the quality of work that has to be done in order to have screen time. Now, screen time is not a huge motivator for all of our kids, but when you combine tablet time, video game time, maybe it's the Xbox or the Wii, when you talk about being able to video chat with a friend, all those things combined, those are motivators for the kids. And so what we have done is we have set 1 hour in the evening where the kids are able to have their screen time if all their schoolwork is done and it's done to a satisfactory level. We also include in there that they need to have practiced piano and that they needed to have completed a chore at home. So once they've done all those things, then they can enjoy their hour of screen time. And that seems to be a great motivator for them. But perhaps you can find something else that your kids really enjoy that you can use as a motivator for them to not only complete their work, but do quality work. So that's it. That's how we manage our kids' assignment books. I hope that you found that helpful. If you did, give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit subscribe. Share us with your friends. Let them know about doing life deliberately. And leave your comments, thoughts, questions below. We'd love to hear from you. And we would love to hear your tips and tricks for managing your kids' assignment books too. Thanks everybody for checking in. See you soon.